So again, good morning to all. So in the last video, we have seen how to print hello couple of times. Okay. So let me start with the basic things of printing characters and numbers. Okay. So what is the task? The task is to print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 up to 100. So I have discussed in a last video. Before starting printing questions, you have to check whether we have to print left to right or right to left or top to bottom. Okay. So in this program, we have seen that we have print left to right. Okay. And compiler print left to right. It means we doesn't need to apply any logic in order to print left to right. Okay, because compiler by default will print left to right. Okay, so what is the starting position? The starting position is 1. What is the ending position? Ending position is 100. Okay, so you have to keep two things in mind. First one is number of times, and the second thing is quantity. Sorry, content. So in the last video, what we have seen that when we have print hello, content not constant. It means we have to print hello, hello, hello and hello. It was constant. Okay. But here content is changing. It is not 1 1 1 1 like this. It is varying from 1 to 100. It means what is the meaning of this one is the meaning of this one is in the last time you have print hello. So in a printf statement you have print hello. It means in a printf statement you have written the constant quantity because you have to print constant. But this time it is not constant. It is varying like 1 to 100. So what is the meaning of this one is the meaning of this one is you have to put something inside printf which is variable. Are you following something? In order to print variable, you have to print something inside the printf statement which will be variable. Okay. So let me show to you how we can do that. Void main. Then a series will start from 1. So let me take a variable int I and let me start from 1. What is the ending position? Ending position is 100. So let me end at 100. And every time we have seen an increment of 1, uh, 1 after 2, then 3, then 4, and so on. That's why I have start with 1, go till 100, and increment of 1. And we know that compiler print left to right by default. So I just need to print percentile D and I. If we look closely, I am going to print I. And what is I? I is a variable of type integer. It means the value of I can vary over time. And I have put I in loop. So inside the loop, value of I will be incremented by 1. So what will happen? The value of I will be 1 at the very starting. So it will print 1. So that is 1. Value of I becomes 2. It means it will print 2. Then value of I becomes 3, it will print 3. Okay. So it will print from 1 to 100. Okay. In this program, if someone says that print like this. So what we have seen that content is same. So the only difference, the moment you are printing 1, then you have to print 2. But in a next line, are you following this one? But in a next line, so what you have to do, you can write void main int I, apply loop from 1 to 100, and you can write print f percentile D and I. But after printing I, you are going to instruct compiler, please move cursor in the next line. So what you have to do? you just need to put slash n. Are you following this one? So what is the meaning of this one is, the meaning of this one is, if you want to print something in the same line, what you have to do, you just need to put printf statement. But if you want to print something in a different line, okay, so what you have to do, you have to write printf along with the slash n, because after putting slash n, you are going to instruct compiler, please move to the next line. Okay. So we have seen how we can print variable quantity. Are you following this one? How we can print variable quantity. That is 1, 2, 3 and so on. Okay. So please practice these two questions. The next program is print hello, hello, hello 50 times. And the next program, print hello, hello, hello 50 times. Then you have to repeat statements 40 times. And you have to print hello, hello, hello 50 times. So in the last programs, what we have seen that we are going to print something. It can be constant or it can be variable, but in a same line or in different line. Okay. But in this program, some quantity are printing in a same line and some are printing in a different line. Okay. So in such programs, what you have to do, first of all, you have to think that how many quantities we are going to print in a same line. Just look, pay attention. We are going to print hello 50 times in a same line. Are you following something? So first of all, complete this task, print hello 50 times in a same line. So how we can do that? We can apply for I equals to 1, I less than 50 and I plus plus, because we are going to put hello in a same line. There is no need to print slash n. Are you following this one? So if you are going to run this block of code, it will print hello 50 times. Are you following this one? It will print hello 50 times. But if you will repeat this block of statement 40 more times, so how we can do that? Let me explain to you what is the purpose. Let me rub this one. Let me start with the void main. Let me take two variables, int I, comma j. Let me apply for loop for I equals to 1, I less than equals to 40 and I plus plus for j equals to 1, j less than 50, j plus plus and print f hello and print f slash n. So what is the purpose of this program is? The purpose of this program is to explain you working of to loop inside patterns. Okay. First of all, the value of I is 1. 1 less than 40. Condition becomes true. So it will enter inside the inner loop. Okay. So value of I is 1 right now and the value of j is 1 right now. Okay. So 1 less than 50, it means it will enter in the inner loop. Okay, it will enter in an inner loop and it will print hello. So it will print hello. Okay, then the value of j becomes 2. 2 less than 50, it means it will print hello 2 times. The value of j becomes 3, it will print hello 3 times. So the value of j will be incremented by 1 and it will print hello 50 times. Are you following this one? Please pay attention. Value of j will become 50. So 50 equals to 50. So it will print hello 50 times. Okay. The moment value of j becomes 51. So 51 less than equals to 50, condition becomes false and the for loop will be break. Inner for loop, I am talking about the inner for loop, this one. It will be break and compiler will execute this statement. So let me put this one. Yeah, it is main. Okay, compiler will execute /n. So what I am instructing the compiler, please move to the next line. So meaning of this one is, I have seen this code, this block of code only. In the last program, what is the working of this? It will print hello 50 times in a same line. Are you following this one? It will print hello in a same line 50 times. So it has been printed. Then the working of inner loop will be over. Compiler cursor will come here and move cursor to the next line. So I have moved cursor to the next line and value of I becomes 2. When the value of I becomes 2, the value of j becomes 1 again. So last time when I have came out from the loop, the value of j becomes 51. But the moment I will re-enter, that is re-enter inside the loop, inside the inner loop. The moment I will be re-enter inside the inner loop, value of j becomes 1 and it will go till 51. So it means it will print hello 50 more times. Are you following this one? It will print hello 50 more times. Then value of j becomes 3. Sorry, I becomes 3 and value of j will vary from 1 to 51 and every time compiler will execute inner block. It means this one I have put it /n. It means after printing hello 50 times, compiler cursor move to the next line and print hello. And how many times these lines will be repeated? Are you following this one? Till the value of I will reach 40. So it will go for I equal to 1, I equal to 2, I equal to 3, I equal to 4 till I equals to 40. So it will print hello, hello 50 times and this line will repeat 40 times. Means here 40 times. So in this program, what we have seen that if we have to print left to right and top to bottom. So what we can do, first of all, we can apply a loop from left to right. Whenever we are going to print something from left to right, there is no need to put /n. So in this code, we doesn't put /n. Okay, we just apply a loop from 1 to 50, print hello 50 times. Okay, then in order to print top to bottom, we have print /n. So what compiler will do? Compiler will move its cursor to the next line and then again print 1 to 50, hello 50 times from here to here. So my advice to you, please type this program and check the output. If you have any error, then you can come to me anytime. Okay. So let me rub this one. Okay, so let me rub this one. So we have seen in the last program how we can print left to right and top to bottom. So I have told you whenever printing is required from left to right, so there is no need to put slash n. But whenever we need to print from top to bottom, we have to put slash n. Okay. Then let me explain some complex questions. Oh, sorry. Let me print first. So first, let me compare me this program to the last program. Let's see. Let's say we have two problems, the problem number 1 and problem number 2. So in this program, what is going to happen? We have 5 rows. Row number 1, row number 2, row number 3, row number 4, row number 5. And every row, I have 5 columns. Column number 1, column number 2, column number 3, column number 4, column number 5. Okay. So we have printed we have printed hello 50 times and 40 times. It means we have to print left to right and then top to bottom. So in this program, what can I do? I can apply a for loop from I equals to 1 to I less than equals to 5, because there are 5 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in every row, how many? Let's say I have 6. Let's say. So in every row, how many columns I have? I have to print 6 star. It means I have to apply the loop j equals to 1, j less than equals 6, j plus plus. So this statement says that I will execute 6 times and in single time I will give you 1 star, because I will execute 6 times, so I will give 6 star in a single line. The moment I will execute 6 times, and let me put slash n. So it says that after printing 6 star in a single line, I will put cursor in the next line. And this block will be repeated how many times? 5 times. So it will repeat for I equal to 1, I equal to 2, I equal to 3, 4 and 5. It means I will get 6 star in a single line 5 times. And because I have put it slash n, every time my cursor will move to the next line. Okay. So what is the similarity in this one? The similarity is number of rows are constant. That is 5. And in every row, number of star are constant. That is number of column. That is 6. Okay. So in this program, what is going to happen? Number of rows are constant. That's why we have applied a loop over number of time. That is constant. And in every row, what is going to happen? Number of stars are constant. So we have put a loop which is iterate constant number of times, and we have put slash n in order to move cursor to the next line. Okay. But pattern to the left, what is going to be happen? The rows are constant 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. but star in row it variable. In row number 1 I have 1 star. In row number 2 I have 2 star. In row number 3 I have 3 star, and so on. And along with the star I have to print space also. Are you following this one? I have to print space also, but print like space, like yeah, I have to print space also, but like space cannot be seen, so it is optional to put space in this program. Are you following this one? Because we can't see space, so either I will print space or will not print. It is optional in this program. For this program it is optional. Okay, so let me write the logic for this one. So my advice to you is, before solving program like this, first of all make a grid like this. So please make a grid like this and write the value of I and j so that you can build the logic. So value of I equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are only 5 rows, and that is column j, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And where you have to print something, first of all let me write the index 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4 and 1, 5. So you have to fill the full grid. So what is the benefit to fill the grid? The benefit is it will help you to build the logic. Are you following this one? It will help you to build the logic. Okay, so let me show to you how we can build logic with the help of grid. So that is the value of I. So value of I is constant for a particular row. Are you following this one? I 1 1, 1 2, 1 3, 1 4 and 1 5. That is the value of j. So second value of j. So value of j will be vary from 1 to 5 in a row, not in column, in a row. Okay. So you have to mark the places where you want to print something. You want to print something here, here, and here, and here. Are you following this one? So you have marked the places where you want to print something. Okay. So you have marked the places. So what is the identity for those places? If you look closely, the value of I and the value of j, there is a relation. The value of j greater than equals to I. Are you following this one? That is a diagonal condition. Value of I, value of j less than equal to I. You can check here. The value of I and j both are 1. It is 1 and 1. In this one, value of I is 2 and value of j is 1. So condition becomes true because the value of j is 1 and value of I is 2. Are you following this one? So we have marked the places and we have seen that the condition is the value of j should be less than equal to I. So let me apply the program. Void main. Let me take two variables, int I comma j. Let me apply the for loop. So how many rows I have? I have 5 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I will start from I equals to 1. It will go till 5. And I plus plus. Please pay attention. So how many stars I have to print in a single line? In a first row, I have to print 1 star. In a second row, I have to print 2 stars. In third row, I have to print 3 stars. It means I have to start from 1 to number of line. If I have a line number 1, so it will go till 1 to 1. It means it will print 1 star like this. If I am in line number 2, so I have to go start from 1 to line number. It means it will print 2 star. So what can I do? I can apply a loop for j equals to 1, j less than equals to I. if you focus, I is not a constant. For every row, I will vary. In row number 1, value of I will be 1. In row number 2, value of I will be 2. So it will start from 1 to 1. For row number 1, it means it will print single star. Okay, so let me print first, print f, and let me print slash and 2. So what is the meaning of this one is, let me explain again. The value of I is 1 initially. So this loop says that I will always start from 1 and will go till I. So what is the value of I? The value of I is 1. So it will go till 1 to 1. It means it will execute one time and it will give you the star. This one. Okay? This one. Then value of I becomes 2. So value of I becomes 2. It means we have entered in a second row. And how we come here? Because we have put slash n, it will instruct compiler to put cursor in the next line. Okay. Then value of j becomes 1, it will print a star. Value of j becomes 2, it will print one more star. And there is no slash n. That's why these two stars will appear in the same line. Okay. Then we will move the cursor toward the next one, that is slash n. Then cursor will come here. Value of I becomes 3, this one, and it will print 3 stars because value of j will start from 1 and go till 3. It means it will iterate 3 times. It means it will give me 3 stars. Okay. So what is the logic? If you compare these two logic, here we have put 6 because we have to print 6 star in every line. In every row, we have fixed number of stars. But here, what is going to happen? The number of stars are not fixed. It is dependent on the number of row. And which is indicating row? I is indicating row. That's why we have put I inside the loop. Okay. So in this way, I can print something. Okay. So my advice to you is, please write down this program and try to execute the program and check out the output. In the next video, we will see some more interesting questions of patterns. Thank you.